Allegedly.
Allegedly. I wasn't even there that day. My name wasn't on the sign-in sheet.
What do you mean nobody saw it? Nobody can prove anything. What do you mean nobody saw it? Nobody can prove anything.
Perfect. And 3, 2, 1. Don't go to HR.
Recording in progress.
Awesome. I have missed you, computer lady. Thanks for the update. All right. Well, howdy, everybody. Welcome back to those that are just returning, and welcome aboard, John. Very excited. John is going to be sliding in to the role of the cultist hunter that you all encountered when you splattered some townspeople who dared to awake you in the middle of a long rest.
In my defense, they weren't just townspeople, they were cultists. They don't count as people.
Yes. So that small, raggedy group of townspeople from the village of Krusipad became significantly fewer in number.
Quickly.
Very quickly.
Remember to update the population sign on the way out.
That was when you were up in the doorway to your rooms and the hallway on the second floor of Against the Grain.
Mm-hmm.
And one of said attackers fled at a high rate of speed. He dashed down the stairs and with a let's hunt cultists, you all endeavored to follow, and that is where we stopped the last time we were playing.
What town are we in again? Sorry.
Krusipad.
Thank you.
The inn that you're staying in is called Against the Grain. Decorated with a lovely wheat motif.
They must not have the shortage.
They do not.
Best recurring joke.
So everybody came down the stairs. The map shows the main room and the bar where you were prior to attempting to go get your sleep. The front door is open. That was where we left off. Mm-hmm. If you would like to arrange or rearrange yourselves in whichever order in the main room, I will tell you all, the person you were chasing is not in the main room.
Okay.
Is there anyone in the room?
Only you, and you can see map north, if you will. There are 2 doors that are open up there, as well as the front door being open.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure Thea and I are the last ones down the steps, just because we were busy dealing with the last of the cultists that was held up.
I'm having issues. Hold on.
Held up.
I every time I move my mouse, it's moving my picture, and I can't get it to not do that.
Technical difficulties.
Hold on. Do.
Where are you trying to go?
I don't know. I can't see because I can't get my mouse to show me the picture. That either I have to zoom out and I can't see. Give me a sec. I'm just restarting this thing. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I have it up twice. That's my issue. That's why I'm duplicate.
I told you there was 2 of you.
Look, Azathan is a snow globe.
That's my danger aura.
Yeah.
I fixed it. Sorry.
It's
Technical
actually
difficulties.
weirdly supposed to be a mushroom thing.
Yeah, it's all right. We can get the graphics update later on.
Interesting.
Are we still chasing after the guy?
Yes.
Let's just figure out where they went.
Yeah, we don't know where they went. That's the thing.
Well, I mean, there's 2 doors in this room that we should probably investigate before we go rushing out into the yard and get attacked by the rest of the cultists.
Yep.
En masse.
But he's going to run away and we'll lose him.
We don't know where he went. That's the thing.
The
We can
Dungeon
check the
Master's
Temple
trying
of
to say
Knox.
something here.
That's okay. It's quite all right. For those of you that just came charging down the stairs, and that would be all of you, please give me a d20 roll for a perception check.
Here's to the friends.
18 plus what is my proficiency?
Perception is...
That'll be a 17 from me.
19.
Hold on. And I have math.
I have math.
Perception 18 plus 7. 25.
Woo!
Oh, all the rest of you, Thea goes, no, I know where he went. I heard the door slam out there. Outside the front door.
Okay.
All right.
And the rest of you actually, as soon as she points it out, except for Yadu. Yadu's like, what?
So
You realize that the noise that she heard was in fact the doors that you had seen didn't really pay any attention to outside. They're those and I'm blanking on the word.
Storm cellar.
Storm cellar doors.
delivery doors, storm cellar, yeah.
Delivery doors, exactly. And that's exactly the sound you believe that's where it came from, and that's the sound that you heard.
Okay, as I see Thea trying to go out the front door, you notice I'm standing right there. I put up my hand and say, let me take the first shot. And I will be happy to lead out and draw all the arrows first, if that's okay with you.
Sounds great.
All right.
By all means.
Hello,
What do-
hello, pincushion.
Yes, what do I see?
What's on the map? The one storm door goes
Right.
and
Yeah.
it just bounces, and there's nobody else on the street. It is dark out.
Okay.
I cast mage armor on myself.
What's the likelihood that this one room in here leads down to that cellar area?
I mean, it's a storm door. It's a very good chance, isn't it?
I would think.
All right, you guys can take the storm door. We can also take a look inside real quick, and then meet
Why
you
don't
down
you-
there.
Why don't you guys do that?
Sounds good.
Woo!
All right, Thea, you're with me.
Yep.
I will grab said door, pull back so that I'm behind it.
Okay. Hold that thought. I need to.
Look at that. We just started, and we've already split the party. It's a great time.
Yes!
I wouldn't call
You
this
guys
split
rock. You guys rock and roll.
We're making interesting narrative content for the DM.
We're still within
Ooh,
a yell and a dash.
Start.
Yeah.
I needed to check one thing.
Uh-huh.
Azathan and Dundon, you're gonna go peek in that room?
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we're going to take looks at the rooms.
Hey!
Yikes!
It's a
did it
giant
again.
rectangle monster.
I'm still working on my skills with this particular version.
Oh, sure.
Let's. No. Heavy sigh. How do I get it to not do that? Where is the on-off button, damn it? Fine.
Hey!
Delete
Look
it.
at that! There's a trapdoor!
Give me a spot roll, please.
perception.
Or perception, yeah. Eventually, someday, maybe, I'll move off of the 3.5 list of things.
I'm pretty good at translating that.
I think we all are at this point.
I've
It's
got an
getting there,
18.
I didn't see shit, I don't think.
I'm staying back.
You'd think you saw movement to the right inside the door.
Really?
Yes.
All right. How sturdy do these walls look?
They're actually pretty sturdy.
Okay.
Crap.
Azathan, are you still a bear right now or no?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Elsbeth, how good are you at casting things around corners?
It depends on how much extra damage you want dealt to the surrounding environment.
Dundon, you're a dwarf. Go for the knees.
Fine, I'm gonna bounce into the room. I'm trying to think. Should I roll and then pop up at the right corner?
Jazz
Or
hands.
should I
Listen,
jazz hands? Jazz axes?
Surprise!
No one expects axe hands or jazz axes. So yeah, I'm gonna go roll in and basically prepare to slice and dice whatever's in the corner there. I'm assuming Azathan's gonna come in right behind me.
Correct.
And as you pop in there,
Ooh, it's a dagger.
there's a human there.
Mm-hmm.
A great big scar down around the side of his face. He's got long, straight black hair, green eyes, very common clothing, nothing particularly of note, except in his hand, held reversed like he was gonna, is a bright, shiny dagger.
Really?
Yes. And he kind of goes, as in, he thought about it, but you're facing him.
Huh.
Hey DM, quick question.
Yes.
Just because I cannot edit it, it does not seem the aura around me is a 10-foot radius, not diameter.
Like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what's the radius doing?
I could see him. It's not going to stab him, but I can see that. I can see this guy from this range, right? It's not like he's totally occluded.
As you stepped up to the doorway,
Yep.
he's basically right there. In the
Okay,
corner.
cool. I'd like him to make me a con save, please.
Okay.
That is a DC of... The confidence does not give me confidence, but it's a DC 14. He
Cool.
passes. Cool.
So yeah, he's held his action, which kind of gives me a momentary pause of the hell is that about? I'm gonna refrain from killing him for the moment, and say, "What you doing, friend?"
What are you doing?
I'm looking for nasty varmints in the cultish way.
Please excuse me. I'll be right back.
Sure. Roll a 20-sider with do you have a charisma bonus?
Charisma of a plus
Persuasion, intimidation, something along those lines?
Yes, I do. 22.
He leans back into the corner, takes the pommel of his dagger, and points basically behind you over your left shoulder in the floor, and then puts his hands like this, not relinquishing the knife or moving it away from a fighting position.
You understand he's trying to get you to turn around and so he can stab
Well,
you.
yeah, and that's why my answer to him is yeah. Okay, great, thanks. You didn't answer my question.
You're looking for cultists. They're down there.
I asked you what you're doing.
I was just sitting and having a drink.
Are there any drinks in the room?
Roll a 20. Perception.
That is a 24.
No. They ain't even a glass.
You should lie better. I would like to cast
Can
Chill
we
Touch.
tie him up? Oh, chill touch.
That is point blank range. Let me grab my spells real quick because I can't remember all of those. And I'm the worst kind of caster because I can't remember shit. Alright, there we are. That is a ranged spell attack. So that's a 17 to hit.
You hit. He has no armor. He's not moving.
Okay. That'll be... What level are we now?
Is he a freezy pop?
No, he's going to feel the touch of death.
Just for a brief moment as just spores just kind of manifest over a portion of his body, and the mycelia just kind of interlace with one another, and it kind of looks like ice in and of itself. And that's going to be... Ooh, I get to move up to 2d8.
Fifth level.
That's 16 points of necrotic damage.
I'm pretty sure he just dies.
Blat. So he's dead.
Oh, okay.
We don't make deals with cultists.
No, we don't.
Thump. He goes down.
Mushrooms just kind of start to crawl and cover the body. Ugh.
All right.
Oh, look, dinner.
Peek around the corner for this other room quick, but try and stay outside because I don't want to get jumped.
That's about as far as you can see.
Corridors.
Hey, we got a trapdoor in here where evidently the dead guy says the cultists are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we check
Is
this
that
other
a-
way, or do we just go?
We just go.
Where
We're
we going?
dealing with more of the Crimson Crescent. Time is of the essence.
Okay.
You remember what happened the last time we dicked around and waited?
Ugh. What didn't go wrong?
He released a god from some hellish realm.
And then we found a temple.
I don't think we should say that around New Company yet.
Well, New Company's not here. New Company is
Yeah,
outside.
I ran off with the new company.
Yeah, she's hanging out with the new guy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's worse.
We should have warned him.
He seems like he can handle himself. Or Thea.
Anyway, I was going to ask if that is a table or a heavy box that's laying there in the room.
It's a three-legged table.
Okay, never mind.
You make me proud, Dundon.
Yeah.
Starting to pry open boxes before the chase is done. Hey, what's in here?
I was actually thinking of it was a heavy box we could lay it on top of the trapdoor so no one
Yep.
can get out, and then go run outside to let everyone else know that yeah, he's down there.
I mean, we could just break off one of the legs and put it under the latch so it can't get opened.
Oh, sure, be smart about it.
But we should also, open the door first to see what's actually down there. Because I mean, for all we know, we could be barring the root we could be barring their root storage, or for all where they keep all their stew.
I'll tell you what. I'll open the door. You guys look down there.
That wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
That's true. We bar the door and go anyways.
I mean, the
Hey,
stew itself is.
Only
anyway,
one of you became dramatically ill from eating the stew here.
I know, but I'm the only one who I think enjoyed it.
Okay, are you gonna open the? Are you open the?
Yeah,
trap door?
we're gonna prop the door open a bit here and.
Take a look down.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do.
Come here, Aura boy. Yeah, we got to switch to the exterior view now.
Hold that thought, because we're gonna have to reset. Ready?
Okay.
Go. Oh, boom.
Meanwhile, on another part of Gotham City.
Meanwhile, in Mendel-Dolem,
Get everybody back in place. Hang on. You're upstairs. You're upstairs. Where did everybody go? I need to reorganize this list. You're upstairs. You're over here. There you go. Okay. And, oh, I need your thing. Where did it go?
And I'm getting clarification on that real quick, just for the definition.
10-foot radius. So,
Because
nope.
that's... if these are 5x5,
Yes.
yeah, that's a 10-foot diameter you currently have. I think. We'll figure it out when we get there. Don't worry about me. I think I can
All
math.
right, I need to.
I'm gonna say put him on a junction, and it's 2 out from each way. That's the easiest way to set it.
Yep.
Want. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's there. Okay. So.
Side note, where am I at? I'm
You're
behind.
over on the left-hand side of the map.
Okay.
The door was pulled open to the storm cellar. Are you staying behind Yadu?
Yeah, you said let him be the first one to take a stab. So
Correct.
As you look down the stairs, and they're just your average wooden steps, you see it goes down about ballpark 10 feet-ish. And it is a hard-packed dirt floor, and it looks like it is the storage room. You can see at the opposite side of the room as you're looking in, there is a closed door, and there is a ladder propped up against the wall. Those of you upstairs in that room that pulled the trapdoor open, look down the trapdoor and see a ladder. You see light coming from where you presume the storm door would be. And as you look off to the side, you see a handful of storage, dry goods kind of thing.
Huh. Root cellar.
Good times.
Actions,
Case.
what does anyone do?
All right, Thea, I point over my left shoulder. When we get down there, you break left, I break right, and we go.
left is up, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you go up, I go down.
Okay.
I get to the bottom of the stairs, turn to my right, pole arm ready so I can get reach on anybody that's at distance from me. And what do I see?
Storage room.
Okay, so it's empty. Good.
There.
And
You can
see-
move yourself if you so
Yep,
desire.
I will now. Okay.
And you see three darling faces looking down at you from
Yes.
from the top
you
of the
do
ladder.
look at the top of the ladder. You see the rest of the group has found the trapdoor.
I wave
Yeah,
it down.
gonna wave.
I wave it down.
Sounds good.
Thea, check the door.
Yep. I'm going to check. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I ain't gonna tell shit. I'm gonna laugh and just shrug because that's all you're gonna get.
Oh no, what'd you roll?
A natural one.
Oh, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Door's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
All
Door's
right,
fine.
you open it.
I'm gonna try to open it.
Oh yeah, it opens and it pushes in.
Oh, can I do the dramatic flare? Wow.
Okay. Bang! The door opens, and there are a bunch of cultists there. Everybody, roll initiative.
It's my favorite time. Time to
A
go.
12.
Time to go make fertilizer. Do. 21.
22.
Nice.
18. Nope, sorry,
rolled a
16.
natural-
I looked at the
a
wrong
natural
spot.
20.
As did I.
What's the what's
Dexterity.
the bonus on
Dex.
dexterity?
Oh, this is with dexterity.
Oh, yeah, 21. Yeah, okay, cool.
16.
I have a 13.
Oh, good. Someone's lower than me.
Wow. You were caught off from doing your flare.
All right, I think I got all of you. Oh, good.
Thea's gonna just motion to the new guy and be like, you said you wanted to be first.
I'm just waiting for him to count it down. Trust me, that is not a problem.
Sorry, just getting everyone in order. And you do go first, sir.
Laterite.
How
All
about
right.
you?
I am running into that room with full dash, and I want to get up against the one that's by the wall here.
Yep.
And basically, I'm going to get just far enough away from him that if he's got a melee weapon, he has to take a step towards me.
Okay, you are in absolutely perfect position.
And then given that, I still have reach on him and can attack?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Okay.
Please tell me you took Sentinel or Polearm Master.
What do you think?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Okay, I now love these dice. That's the second crit in a row. Oh, ouch. And that also means that I have the orcish ability that when I roll damage, I roll an additional of that die of damage when I crit.
Nice.
Savage attack.
Oh my.
Yeah. So we'll take care of that first and see if he's still standing.
You're a barbar.
No.
No, he's a half orc. He's a.
Just we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Savage.
That would be 20 points of damage total.
The rest of you watch as new guy races through the door with a halberd and just cleaves this cultist who has a club. Goes as he gets like this much of him just slides off and falls to the floor.
I like him. He stays.
Nice slow clap for that one.
No, there's no time. I like him. He stays.
As long as you keep your daggers in your hands while you do it.
Cling,
Who's up
cling,
next?
cling.
Ting, ting.
Yes. Next.
Uh,
Do you have multi-attack?
Not quite. I'll have multi-attack next level.
Paladin.
Oh, that's right.
God.
You start lower.
okay, so Azathan and Dundon,
Yep.
you go at the same time.
Oh, right.
I'm running in behind Yadu,
And
and I'm gonna go for the guy directly to the right of the door here. I don't know if you
Okay.
can see me moving him. I'm just gonna unload a couple axes into him.
Awesome.
I'm going to also run on in. Inspired by our new friend and Dundon as well. And I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the one next to the one Dundon's about to mess up.
Okay,
I have a 17.
you hit.
Oh crap! What it was? This is 6-sided, 4-sided. I don't remember.
Hand axe?
The 2 silver battle axe. Well, the silver axes that I have.
Those are D6.
D6. 5.
What's what?
5.
5. Okay.
A 5 years old.
That cultist is very unhappy.
Yay!
That is
You were aiming at cultist number 4.
correct.
The one right next to him.
And that is a 24 to hit.
Oh, you hit.
That is 8 points of necrotic.
He is not happy either, and he starts freaking out a little.
Is Cultist 2 going to take damage from your aura?
At the start of his next turn, he will.
Yay!
But yeah, now that hold on, let me double check. Okay. All right, nope, that's just some specific text. All right. I don't imagine these things count as undead, so
No, they're people.
for a minute.
Not yet.
For a minute. You're not wrong.
Listen, I've got the spells for it.
Did I just...
The map is a little wonky.
Okay, so the spots... All right, the spots don't line up. That's yet another technical issue, but I'll get there. Elsbeth.
All right, cool. Gonna pop to the doorway so I can peek in. And we have a dude standing at the way back who looks, I guess, more important.
He actually, as you look at him, he looks like he wants to be more important, but he's a bit disheveled and his robe isn't tied. Like, you caught him off guard kind of a thing.
Ah.
Caught him with his pants down. All right.
I would like him to make a Constitution save as she aims her rod at him and says Strength, Flee, Sapping, Sting.
Ugh. Okay, and that does what?
Well, if he fails, he's going to take 2d4 necrotic damage and fall prone.
So he falls prone.
And takes 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Just the strength of his legs just seem to give out.
I gotta find the thing. There it is.
The thing.
Essentially.
That's kind of what I
Prone!
What's the context?
it's the
And
it's the AoE for
All right, so it's
druid
supposed to do
spores.
Oh,
Okay.
That's essentially a 10-foot radius.
That doesn't
Thea.
count the
I
5
wanna
by
go
5 you would
after-
have it, correct?
Cultist.
Technically.
Well, I can get between Azathan
I'm
and
just
Dundon,
trying to
right?
figure out how it would go
Yes.
in, for
All right.
that, 'cause
I'm
not
gonna
sure
go
if it
after
would be
Cultist 4, and then I'm going
this
to
square
disengage
and
once
this
I
square.
hit.
Because that to me translates.
Yeah.
Okay, so you duck through.
No, yeah, it should be fine.
Yep, I
So it
have
should be this
13
square.
plus. Wait, there's my
Yeah,
cheat sheet.
okay, cool.
5, 18.
18 to hit.
Yep.
You
And
hit.
then, hold on, it's going to take me a minute. Let's see, 3 plus 8 plus, what's that math? 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hmm.
13. 14 damage.
Oh, dear.
So, about that.
Night, bud.
Blah. Cultist 4, what did you attack him with?
My dagger, my magical dagger. This
So
one.
he has a large puncture hole in him now, and that seems to do bad things to him. He dies. and collapses on the floor right there. Thump. Okay. Hey, guess what? It's their turn. The cultists, that is. One has a club, one has a dinner knife.
What's on his ass?
Ooh. What's your armor class, Azathan?
16.
Dude with the club actually hits you.
That's fair.
Is that
You
cultist
take-
too?
2.
Whee! You're going to regret that.
He started his turn in your aura. Doesn't he take damage?
Oh, that's true. Well, it's either him or... That's true. Give me just a minute, because thank you. I'd like him to make me a con save for an act of retribution. I'll soak that damage. I should have thought about it.
No.
As in no, as in he fails?
He fails.
Okay. That's going to be a... Double check the damage. That's increased in damage die. Wait, we're level 5, right?
Yep.
It has not yet increased in damage die. Soon. That's just 4 points of necrotic damage.
He doesn't like you. Dundon, the dinner knife doesn't seem to do anything. It's like, clink.
The butter knife.
Uh-oh.
It bends.
I'm torn between cleaving him in half and just punching him outright. But since I don't go first,
Prone dude pushes the door open and crawls through.
bastard.
Does not get up.
Next
Round
round,
2, back to the top.
top of the order.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Yep. Yeah.
Uh,
22.
That's you.
is that what you just rolled?
Oh, is that your to hit roll?
No, that's to get to the door. What do I see? That's my move.
Okay. As you try to push open the door, he's in the way, but you see him fumbling, and he has unlatched a small cage, and he's pushed it, and he said, "Go, go." You have to basically, you could attack him with your weapon, or you could shoulder the door because he's kind of laying against it. You'd have to shoulder the door to push him out of the way. It would have to be like a full action to shove him out of the way. Or he's prone. You could just, not going to be much of an attack.
Oh, it'll be an attack, all right. Yes.
Do we need information from any of these people?
You got one behind me, so you worry about that. You know where I'm headed. Straight into the cultist, and we're going to make him an ex-cultist.
Nice.
All right.
What's my
Roll
favorite
it.
kind of cultist?
That'd be 26.
Good God. Yes. Yes, that's a palpable hit.
Hey, that's what I do.
There's a pulpy mess where the cultist used to be.
All right, and he takes 10 points of damage. Does that do him in?
And dies in a loud and grotesque manner.
Huzzah.
And
I
what do
think
I
I
see
like
inside
you.
cage?
Okay, so if you push, as you slam and like poke your head in, bam. This
Oh,
place is a horror show.
Oh dear.
This is like Body Lab Central.
What did he release?
Wasn't my fault.
And I will, as you peek around the corner, you see a little bitty lizard-looking thing.
Oh dear.
And in the distance, at the other end of the room, you see a couple of others scamper away. And this one, yikes. Come on. This one follows.
Dear.
Okay. Holden and, Azathan and Dundon.
I'm gonna wind up and punch this guy straight in the face.
Ooh, you have an axe in each hand. Are you just gonna like butt stroke him with it?
Yeah, I'm basically gonna clobber him with the butt of the axe.
Okay.
Right in the noggin. That's a natural 20.
Oh dear. Okay.
Just
Were you trying to pull the punch, or were you really trying to punch him?
I was trying to knock him out.
Okay. So
I wasn't trying to put the butt through his head.
house rule, natural 20. It's a crit, right?
Yep.
So choice was max or double max damage, or impose a condition. Condition can be you knocked him out cold.
Unconscious is a condition.
I'll knock him out cold.
Okay. So he goes down in a fleshy heap. Bloomp. He is out.
Yay, we have
Oh.
someone to talk to and cause answers to spill forth.
They don't really seem to be the talkative sort, though.
Yeah, but you have means of putting mushrooms in their in their skin.
I mean, that is
makes it
true.
Uncomfortable not to talk.
True.
Okay. He is out. What does Azathan do?
The one that is to my left is the one that has the club, right?
Correct. He's the one who bonked you with it. Bonk.
I'm just gonna look over at him. You have a good choice to make right now.
Do you
What's
have
it going to be?
intimidate?
Let me double check.
Is that a feat?
No, it is a
it's
skill.
a skill. It's a
Skill.
skill.
Yeah.
I do not. I'm not proficient in it, but I do have. It does in fact exist on my sheet.
Okay. Let's do an opposed charisma roll. How about that?
Okay.
He fails.
Let's see old rolls.
Well, that's a 15.
Drop the club.
Good choice. Get on the ground.
What? What are we? We're not peaceful here.
Oh no, I never said it was going to be peaceful. He just made a good choice.
Okay. Elspeth.
Kick away the club.
Kill him.
Moving in.
I'm so flabbergasted here. We're giving these people a chance.
No,
Wait, what's
we're
further
using
in
the
the room?
information.
Further into the room,
Yeah.
you're looking. Is that
Yeah.
what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I want to. Because he hasn't moved past that doorway yet, and he hasn't told us there's anything else.
You can't quite see around the corner. As you would be looking map down, it would be to your right. You can't quite see around that corner, but essentially you see the other end of the room.
Okay.
And it really does look like they were drinking. So what dude said upstairs might have actually been true, just not necessarily true right there.
Only good cultist, a dead cultist.
Well, clearly not. We have two that are not.
For now.
Do you do an action?
I'm just going to finish my move and get a little closer to the new guy and go, so what's going on in there?
Back me up. We're going in.
So there's more in there?
Back me up. We're going in. You heard me.
Nice.
Woo!
Thea, what
Native
you
action.
doing?
Single track bed.
Do I want to kill? No. I mean,
We need them
Ah.
for information.
you have two of them. You only need two.
Yeah, and one of them could be a moron. We're increasing our odds.
They're here. They're not clearly not the brilliant ones.
Do I hear all this?
Yes.
Thea, we're going.
Fine.
Fine.
Wow, Thea
Kill
just hopped too?
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't
I'm
know
more
that I've
shocked
seen
by
her
that.
engaged this much the entire time we've been at this.
Okay. They do not have an action, as they are essentially one's out cold and the other one has surrendered and laid down, basically. We're going to stop the whole initiative thing. What are you all? Tell me all your actions.
Going after the lizards.
Okay.
Oh, I want to get it. Oh, hold on. I have to look at the book.
By now, since that door's been opened, we can smell the rot, can't we?
Oh, yeah. It's awful.
I went to explore first, but I want to see if I can maybe get myself a pet.
How's that con save there, Elspeth?
I'm about to approach the door, realize it's a horror show, and roll a con save to see if I start vomiting my guts out.
Was that a pun, DM? It's awful.
Well, I crit. I've managed to hold my
Woo! You're getting used to it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Get used to
Like
it
it.
now. All right, I'm
Oh
gonna.
my god! What is? Ugh.
Elspeth. And we just keep moving because we've got to figure out what went out that door.
I'm gonna kick the one that's laying down and awake and say, I don't know what the hell are we asking him. That's a thing.
What's going on?
What the fuck were you doing in the other room?
Yeah. Okay. That's a good place to start. What unholy hell were you doing in the other room?
I had nothing to do with that.
I don't care if you had anything to do with it. What was going on?
I don't know anything.
I don't believe you.
I don't know anything. You have to ask the boss.
Which one's
And
the
the boss is.
He points at the big pile of goo in the doorway.
Oh, well, that's not going to do any good now, is it?
Can Thea start rummaging through his person?
Oh my god.
Yes. He's
Hey,
like,
is he in one piece?
with
a really big hole.
Listen,
Yeah.
that still counts as one piece.
Could we reanimate him just enough to say, "What the hell were you doing"?
We are not spending 300 gold worth of diamond for that.
Oh no. Who said anything about diamonds?
Speak with Dead.
I don't have Speak with Dead, unfortunately. I do need that, though. I should get that. When? I don't
Damn.
think I can get that.
The lizard scoots away under a little, there's a little opening, almost like a pet door, at the bottom of the door at the end of the room.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's what I was supposed to do. I forgot I was supposed to use that spell. My distraction level here.
All right, then I'm going to the door. And does it appear to open?
It is a very solid door, and it has a very solid lock, which is not engaged. It's basically one of these like shove it across kind of locks. It is not engaged.
Then I'm going to shoulder my way through that door, yelling for Elspeth and Thea.
It's a pull, but
Okay. I would try the other way first because I'm in that mode. Like
I
a
literally
bird. Okay,
thought
fuck it.
which side of the
Pull it back.
hinges on.
Yeah, so I pull it back and I'm yelling for Elspeth and Thea to follow me.
We are coming back because I want to peruse this room, though.
You do whatever you want after we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently we're moving on ahead.
you rip the
Alrighty.
door open, and there is basically a mud tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Like
How far?
you wouldn't
Out of-
you wouldn't describe it as a corridor because there's like wooden posts that are holding up like a wooden crisscross piece that sort of looks like it's holding the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Moist, saggy, not your idea of like solid construction.
Yeah, dude, how tall are you?
Just about 6 foot.
6 foot? How tall is the... Like, is this enough we can stand in it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's tall. It's it looks like the crisscross things look like they're trying to hold something up from maybe the inn above. You're not sure.
Gotcha.
And do I see the target in front of me?
You do, but he's a quick little bugger.
Oh,
And is he veering
Honest-
off, going around that corner?
He is indeed.
And can I do a perception to see what that thing might be, if I've seen anything like it? Just wondering what its mother looks like.
How did it go?
It's fast.
It's
That's
scooted.
A fast little booger.
Yeah.
Yes, he said.
So before it gets out of the range, can I think what would its mother be? Do a perception.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All
I
right.
don't know if it's a thing that you would have encountered
fine.
before.
I got a 12. You decide.
You're like, it's weird. It has these two crazy little antenna-looking things
Mm-hmm.
on its and a little spiny ridge down its back. Hang on 1 second. I will be right back.
Why do I think it wants to eat brains?
I was
so
thinking
that's
it wanted
okay.
to.
I want it for a pet right now.
I was thinking it wanted to rust metal, but I wanted to see
Well-
if it had a propeller tail.
Safe.
Before it ran off, I zoomed in and I thought it said something about shock, but then it disappeared from the screen and I couldn't see.
Thea,
that.
are you looking up Find Familiar?
No, I was looking up command.
I don't know that it'll last long enough, but
Well, I wanted to make it come back, and then
As the thing, what are we going to do with these two?
Well, if we're moving on,
I mean, I say we
Well,
give.
I was about to say give it about 12 seconds because I definitely am going to bar this door and head back there. We just haven't had a chance to do it, and then we can
Okay.
talk.
fair.
Not going that far.
No.
Yeah.
All right,
about
GM, seeing that thing's scuttled around, I'm going to go back to that door, bar that door, and go back and join Dundon and Azathan.
Do we want to block the pet door at the bottom?
No, actually, I want the little ones in here. I don't want its mother.
Okay. Oh, fine. Understood.
Fair, valid.
Yeah.
All right, so I go back, I look at Elspeth as we're going through the door.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just sincere, thank you. And I walk by you.
Oop, my bad.
All right. I get back in here. All right, we got people to talk to.
Unfortunately.
Can we wake up Mr. Unconscious?
No,
We'll wake him up after we talk with the first guy.
He'll come in his own time.
Plan.
All right. DM, I'm going to use Crime Doesn't Pay. Do an opposed charisma check
Okay.
to interrogate this guy. And if successful, he will give up details he would not normally give up about his superiors and about their plans.
If he has them.
Agreed, but that's my special thing.
Fair.
I'm
Right,
literally
take charge.
I'm an interrogator. It's what I do. So you guys wouldn't know that, but I'm going to go
No.
up and just start doing what I do.
All right.
Have at 'em.
What's your roll?
That would be 13.
This guy is just laying on the floor. He's like, "Look, don't hit me with that. That looks no.
Then come
No.
up with some information about where we need to go to find more of these people. We're giving you enough chance to do that. If you can't do that, then we don't have a reason to keep you alive.
I don't know what they do back there. I'm not high enough up."
Then where are the people that are high enough up?
He points at the pile of
Points at the dead guys.
yeah.
Who comes to take care of them? Who do they take orders from?
Don't say I don't know.
Mayor.
Oh.
wait, the same mayor that warned us against being in town.
That was
Oh
the
no,
sheriff.
he's the constable. He's a great
Oh.
guy. We like the constable. He's one of our favorites.
Oh, so he needs to die too. Okay.
I told you we need to go to the Temple in Ox.
Oh, don't go there.
Why?
Go
We
there.
don't like them.
Can I roll an insight check to see if this guy is, put together enough and not shitting his pants enough to try and reverse psychology this group?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's pretty decent. Let me double check because it's looking at spells for insight. Oh yeah, I'll take an 18.
This guy is telling you anything he thinks you want to hear. You don't believe a word of it.
Okay, I look at Azathan. You giving me the high sign that this guy's not on the level?
No, he needs to die. He's bullshitting us.
Okay, back up. Everybody, back up.
It's the mayor. It's the mayor.
Everybody, back up. I'm standing right over him. Wake up the other guy.
I will wake up the other guy. I think you're gonna want to see this. I'm just gonna wake him up, nudge him with the staff. You're gonna want to watch this.
I'm gonna leave the room.
And I
don't
just
want to see this.
And I just look at him, and without even looking at the other guy, I'm just gonna take the butt of my halberd and put it right through his gut.
Ooh. That's not good.
That would be 18.
That hurted him. Oh, you hit him. He wasn't going anywhere.
Exactly, and 7 points of damage with the butt end of my halberd.
You remember that scene in Princess Bride where he bonk and he goes, "Sorry, I think I nudged him too hard."
Mm-hmm.
You hit dude with the butt end, and you hear something go crunch, and he spits up blood and then dies.
And I look at the other guy. Can we have a chat? Let's do the opposed charisma rolls.
I would like to assist and give him advantage.
As if you needed it.
We've definitely moved on from campy family humor.
No, we're hitting the ground running.
17.
It's like, no.
You tell me who the guy in the other room reports to. Tell me where the higher ups are now.
He throws the butter knife. Stop! I don't know anything.
People come here and talk to the boss. Who talks to him?
Sometimes people go to the Grove. I don't know.
Okay, I look over at Azathan.
Golden Circle, not me.
No, I'm just talking. You got insight. I ain't got shit.
Yep. Nope. I'll listen and go along. Yeah, that's a 20. Not natural, but
dirty 20.
This is 100% true. This guy.
Okay.
This guy's like, no.
All right.
This one seems a little more sensible.
Yep. Stand him up.
I'm just gonna nudge him with the staff. You should do this. You should stand up on your own.
He mostly does. He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm.
That pain can all go away if you decide to be cooperative.
He's just gonna look at Azathan.
I was going to say, it looks like he's done about all he can do for us. Do me a favor. Put him in the other room.
Oh, I was gonna. All right.
I don't go back there.
You do now.
You're going back. Hey.
You want to go, or you want us to carry you in there?
Elspeth, you might want to come out of there now.
Are we sure we want to put him in there?
I'm going in with him.
All right. Well, sounds good to me.
We can feed the little creature to him.
You mean him?
Maybe he'll be our
creature?
friend. We can have a little mascot.
I haven't seen the thing. I've been looking.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen it come back yet.
Okay, so
it looks like we got somebody on the wall that's all tortured up. We got a rug that's rather soiled and torn up. A few bloodstains, a knife on the table. Is that a
dude?
Fireplace
passes out.
Cabinets here.
Okay. Thea, tie him up and leave him here. Even if he wakes up, he's going to spend the rest of his time retching until somebody comes and finds him. That's punishment enough. At least he helped us. If he saves lives by getting those cultists gone, this is my reward. Let's go.
Oh, are these manacles over here where the skeleton guy is?
He's manacled to the wall.
Oh, can I go over there and see if I can open them up real quick? Can we
Let
just?
me roll.
All right.
She wants a skeleton.
Shut
No,
up,
she wants the
Brendan.
manacles.
No, I'm putting the
Shut up.
manacles.
What do you
I
want?
have a. Hold on. I have a 16 plus something. Let me look. I have to get to switch pages. Sorry.
They're pretty easy. You pop them right open.
Oh, okay.
All right, you want me to bring him over
Yep.
there? And okay,
Go ahead
okay.
and I'll lock them back up.
we're going to attach him now. Now that he's basically prone and retching, we're going to drag him over there, and he's going to be manacled up to that wall in place of Mr. Skelly.
Mm-hmm.
Woo-woo.
Okay.
Mr. Skelly.
All right.
You've got some friends.
I look at Thea. You have a minute. Get everything you want. We're going.
Aha! So, first question before we do that. Is this a table or is this a cabinet with the one with the knife and the bloodstains?
It's a table, and it looks well worn and well used. And there's some evidence that there were other things there, leftover bits of string, some nails, but nothing really particularly useful.
How about the dead guy who was the boss? Can I rummage through him and see if there's anything useful?
2 silver pieces and 3 coppers.
I take it.
There you go.
Shocking.
Is that a fireplace?
It is based on your natural dwarven ability. You kind of do that underground thing where you're like, well,
Yeah.
I bet that's where in the kitchen. I bet that's where this is the support for the chimney. Basically.
Okay. Okay.
Now, this other person, this dead guy right here that I'm like standing on top of, is he just a skeleton? Or is there.
He's a bit gooey to be just a skeleton. There's other bits and pieces that look like they were sawed at and or broken off.
There's no earth. There's no.
Like fingers or what was broken?
A couple of ribs, tailbone, just stuff that was like, need that.
I'm about to do something really stupid.
Awesome.
Don't.
I'd like to open the site.
Oh God.
Oh,
Wow.
this place is like just it is the aura of horror.
Awesome.
There's dark swirling like bad feeling kind of aura, but there's nothing out of place.
Oh, well, there's a first.
It's
So-
dark. Don't get me wrong. It is
Yeah.
dark.
Shaken. Very shaken. Just suddenly very
However.
pale.
Like the energy down here is awful.
Alrighty.
So,
Using my observance, my last thing, is there any any notices of like side passages out besides that door? Or like secret highways? No?
No.
All right, I'm done.
We've got that one last section of the room as it
Yep.
ends.
And actually, I look at Azathan. We can get this. Start making my way over. Yep.
Okay.
Check the table. Anything on it?
No.
All right.
Why don't we go pay the mayor a visit?
well,
I
hold
like-
on. Before we go rushing around, let's take a minute. Think about everything we just picked up.
Mm-hmm.
So they mentioned the mayor. They mentioned the Temple of Nox. They mentioned, well, they brought up the constable, and they brought up the Golden Circle, of course. All right.
Well, the guy who was bullshitting brought up the mayor.
I was about to say,
Constable.
let's reverse everything that the bullshitter said and see if that gives us a picture.
So, don't go to the Temple of Nox. So,
Let's go.
guess they're going to help out. Ugh.
Okay. Hold on, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the new guy. Hi,
Hi.
I'm Elsbeth.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Do you normally make a sport out of killing cultists, or is this just an easy afternoon?
You got it in one.
Okay, good. Amongst, at least for the time being, agreeable company.
Absolutely. And thank you for your help.
Hey, nothing else going on.
Well, let's go make something else go on, because the more of this we get done now, the more we have a chance to breathe.
So, where do we go first then? We got Temple of Nox, we got the
Temple
Constable,
of Nox.
we got the Mayor, we got the
Got that
Circle,
tunnel. We have that tunnel.
and the
Oh,
tunnel.
let's go to the tunnel. I like tunnels.
No, you don't like Nothing good has ever happened in a tunnel for us, Thea.
Yeah,
All
we got all kinds of goodies from them.
All right, that aside, why don't we stick with like the people who can give us more cultists to start with, versus skittery little lizard.
Exactly. Let's go
Young
where
ladies.
people are.
So, Temple of Nox, the Constable, the Mayor, or the Circle?
Temple of Nox.
I would go to the Constable because we need the law on our side.
Yeah.
We're not going to get the law on our side.
Well,
Yeah.
again, we are the law if he's not on our side. That's the simple story.
I think we have a very strange definition of lawful here, don't we?
Yes.
I mean,
If he's the chosen representative of the people, we're going to go find out if he's worth being the chosen representative of the people. Seems like a simple story.
You know, that sounds good to me. Checking my alignment real quick. Yep, that sounds real good to me.
All right.
So not
Joe? So I reach out my right hand and offer it to Elspeth. Again, thank you. And you see on his palm the brandishment of his holy symbol.
Is it a symbol I recognize?
Yes.
it's kind of hovering to the right
Yeah.
of the screen.
Yeah, literally up on screen.
Yeah, I saw that.
Lightning bolt and sword.
Woo!
Which deity is that? I can't remember.
That's Abashi.
That's Abashi, the
of
war god.
That explains so much.
Well, you know.
And since it's been a while, please do recall that Elsbeth knew, and I think, did you pass along the information to the rest of the party that the cultist hunters, the Knights of Thardel, that's the country of the Red Lady, which is essentially where you're headed.
Oh, okay.
So that they are a known organization, and they do not put up with cultists. Do not. Full stop. We kill them all. There are no known cultists in Thardel. They have destroyed every one of them they can find.
Okay.
Still have a hand out to you.
I will. I will give a formal shake / curtsy.
Thank you. I then turn to Dundon. Hand is out.
Clasp his hand, shake it.
Azathan, you're a wise man. Keep me from reading people wrong. And I reach out with my hand.
Cautiously, little concerned, a little bit vaguely mistrusting, reach out, shake your hand.
Yeah.
Thea,
We're binding ourselves to this guy.
I just motioned to her. Thea, and offer her my hand.
One of the you're one of those pacts and agreements types, aren't you?
I am one of those people who will protect those who are willing to work with me. This is my way.
That's enough for me.
All right.
I'll give my hand. When I do, what
Check to see if you
what
still
does
can watch.
Tia see when she's looking at Iyadu?
What?
When your arm's out, like what do I see? I know you have a cloak on. Do I see much with your cloak?
I don't even have a cloak. Literally,
Oh,
what you're
that's not a
seeing there, those are leathers. They are not leathers that look protective. They look decorative. They look like clothing. I do not look like I'm wearing armor.
Okay.
I look like all I'm wearing is light leathers, all black. And you notice that the edges of the clothing itself seems to have a sort of swirling mist. You're not quite sure. It's almost like things are a little fuzzy. It's got like a kind of a smoky, this far above it.
Be like looking at that while shaking your hand, like clearly not looking at you, but looking at
perfectly
your
fine.
attire.
Okay. The handshake is made. Shall we to the constable?
Sure. Why
Let's
not?
go.
Might I add, I shake his hand and no one has a fit. I shake someone else's hand and people just, woe is me, the end of the world.
Listen, the
Don't
last time you
understand.
shook
He's not
someone's
a demon.
hand, that was,
Hypocritical much?
that was an actual devil, if not worse.
I mean, he could have been. You don't know.
Actually,
Not a couple
feeling,
guys and all of a sudden he's a good guy.
feeling pretty comfortable, all things considered.
And I hold up my hand and said, one does not get this and worship evil.
Where's one get one of those?
Holding on to a
No.
branding iron long enough to pray for deliverance.
Not something that you're going to actually acquire, Thea.
I had to ask.
Yeah, and you could literally see it's burned into his hand to the point that you could literally like reach in and feel the depression
Ooh.
of the mark into his hand.
Can I get a stamp of your hand?
No, Thea, Clutcho, let's go.
I was gonna say we'll do charcoal rubbings later.
God damn!
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining, just as an aside, Thea's just there, just like, yes, give me your hand.
Exactly. We'll deal with that later. And I start to walk out and look back at Dundon.
Let's go.
Taking that
Okay.
swing towards
He has
lawful
mixed it up
evil.
a batch of plaster to pour into his hand.
She's already collecting all these symbols.
As I get Dundon up next to me, when we fight, you fight at my side. Anything tries to approach you, I can hit it before it hits you. Just
Sure.
mention that on the way. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So back up out of the storm cellar doors. You are then outside of Against the Grain. And let's go back upstairs.
So before we leave this, what are the odds that the owner of this place knows about the cult?
They have a little secret hideaway. What do you mean, what are the odds?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm
Listen.
going to say, I doubt this is being done without his knowledge.
All right, cool. So
You mean that what?
are we gonna burn it down or?
Not yet.
No.
Wait, did you guys ever tell Iadu or me about that guy you killed up at the top?
No, it didn't seem important.
Darn it.
And
Hey, by the way, we inadvertently killed a guy over here who told us where the cultists were.
And I doubt that there's higher-ups here. Let's go find the higher-ups.
Yeah, he neither confirmed nor denied he was cultist. So
Yeah.
Pretty confident he was.
I'm not here to deal with the I'm not here to deal with the tail. I'm here to deal with the head. Let's go.
Okay. As you all come up out of the storm cellar, you see a clearly Azinthian man. The dark skin color, he had the brownish hair, but there's a gray shot through it. Brown eyes, holding a lantern, and just as you look at him, you're like, that guy looks like he, somewhere along the way, he knows how to handle himself. You're not sure what the little bit is, because he looks kind of, fancy dress, vest, cloak, holding out a lantern.
he's not the one that I nodded to in the bar earlier in the evening.
Nope.
Who was sitting by? Okay.
This is somebody who none of you have met. He holds up the lantern, which would help me out with the rules on this one. The dark vision folks.
Yep.
Does the lantern screw that up in this game too?
Yes.
5e.
Yeah.
It means you can't reacquire it until you get away from him for a round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So dark vision, and notably, he seems to be in a position where that circle of light gets all of you. Like, just like that random position where you're all in the circle of light.
Mm-hmm.
He holds it up. Hello there. I don't think I know you travelers. There seems to be a ruckus this evening. I'm Mayor Zinson. Can I help you?
Yes, Mayor. Allow me to reach for my credentials. And I reach into and I'm going to drop in chat the image, assuming I can use chat and Zoom. We'll try this out.
Good.
I won't be able to capture it, but yeah.
Actually, Eric, if you can go ahead and I want to show him the crest, my double-sided crest from our chat, because I don't know how to get it into the. Well, I'll describe it as it's happening. Basically, you see me pull out a brown leather, two-sided, hanging on a strap of leather. On one side, it has a picture of an eagle's claw holding a crescent moon. And on the other side, it has a ring of fire with a gold star in it. And I show it to him. I am here looking for the source that the Red Lady would wish exterminated. Does that meet with your approval?
Let me see if I can.
You
Nope.
said an eagle holding a crescent moon on one side. What was it on the other side?
A ring of fire with a star in the center. About half the it's centered towards the bottom, and it's about half of the star, or half of the circle is got a star in the bottom, gold star.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, hang on a second. I'll see if I can do this. If I can share. Nope. Host says I can.
Hold on. I'm
Okay.
trying to remember how I will end up changing around the permissions. What are you trying to do?
I was just going to share the screen. I have pictures of these.
Oh,
It's in the Discord if you guys have that up.
I do not, but you should be able to do it now. I can't really jump around screens, unfortunately.
Quite all right.
Hey.
So on one side is this, and on the other side is this.
Ah, okay.
Okay, very nice.
And the side with the claw is slightly larger than the other, so you see that there's a small pouch that things can be tucked into between the two. So it's two pieces of leather that have come together like a small case, if you will.
Oh, that's very neat.
It's like a little baby wallet, but it can have stuff in it. And at the moment, he's not offering that there's anything in there, just so you know, you can see it's two pieces and it has a tuck place in there.
He is going to stare at it.
And I show him both sides and ask him if he has a problem with that we're after what the Red Lady's looking to exterminate.
Elsbeth, give me a roll
What
on
roll?
your knowledge stuff.
Oh, history?
Sure.
Okay, wasn't sure. 15.
That is you recognized the symbology, the kind of the look-ish. That symbol cements it. That is the Talon clan, and that is the Red Lady symbol. He is Thardel through and through.
Okay.
And the only thing I'll point out is that you've normally seen that symbol with a much larger star in the center when it has to do with the family of the Red Lady. So I am a minor functionary, but allied with the Red Lady. So you would notice the difference. That small star, the bigger the star, the more you're in the center of the circle of influence.
Okay.
So I'm a vassal, not a family member.
Got it.
So wait, can you still be higher up, like a high up with that, even though you're not a family member? Or are those
Usually
only
not.
things you do? Okay.
It usually takes connections, and the fact that I've got the star that size says I don't have them.
Okay.
Yet.
Agreed. And if I got it, then I would have this replaced.
Okay. Well, Given the state of things, and he sort of gestures at the drippy blood parts. He says, "It seems to me that we may need to retire to my residence rather than the main room here and have a very important chat." And as he says that, he turns his head and he says, "Huda, I think we should go. Everybody do a perception."
Nope.
Ooh, now our bad rolls start.
19.
16.
Hold on.
4.
23.
When he's pointed out, it occurs to you that you're like, I thought that was just a big shadow. And as the mayor turns, Huda is a monstrously big half-orc.
Who the fuck is that?
He's got to be 7 feet tall and 400 pounds.
Jesus
Easy.
Christ.
And you didn't hear him, and you didn't notice him. He is humongous.
Wouldn't happen to be
Greetings,
purple, would it?
friend.
And as soon as the mayor points him out, you're like, oh goodness. His head is completely bald. He has silver gleaming tusks, like they're capped. And his motions are slow, and he just like reaches out and this way.
And I talk to him in Orc and say, "We will come."
He actually, let me find my note. He actually turns his arm like this as soon as you talk to him, and you see here there's a burn scar. He's one of the other clans. He's cracked skull.
He showed me on. He just showed me honor. Yes, and I will show him honor with my talon symbol.
And that right there is one of the things that they're known for, because this is the skull cracking weapon in that clan.
Yep. And it's a sign of honor that he showed me his scars.
So off you go. And as you're strolling across the other side of town, you see a group of people headed towards you, and the mayor holds up his lantern. Those of you who had met him before, basically not Yadu, recognize the constable. The mayor holds up his lantern, and he leans forward and he says, "I think I have things quite in control, Constable. Have a good evening." And then he lowers the light and keeps walking.
Can I roll insight to pick up the kind of tone that the mayor was given?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. That's a... I think that's a 12. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's only a 12. Nope. That's a... Brain, why are you failing me now? 13.
You couldn't quite get it. If you were to guess, that was a thank you, good night, go away, but you're not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And what's the reaction from the constable?
The little crowd stops, and about 3 or 4 at the back start to back away. And the constable just sort of stops and just.
That group, have we seen the guy who ran away yet?
You squashed him downstairs.
Oh, okay, so he
Yeah,
was
he got
confirmed
squashed.
dead. Okay. I wanted to make sure that he was confirmed dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's
He
dead.
did.
Now, if I remember correctly, they said they liked the mayor.
So the guy said that the mayor was who the guy in charge answered to.
So the mayor is not one of the targets.
Our thought is we can trust the mayor, which is why I didn't trust the constable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
We couldn't trust the constable
No.
before all this cult shit happened.
We picked our side for now, but let's go verify bona fides.
Yeah, let's do that.
I have a
Because I'd
weird
rather
thought.
not.
Again, I have another weird thought, and I might just be overthinking.
Usually.
I want to sight again.
Damn.
It is.
Trying to see if there's buggery happening on people's brains. This would be the time where it'd probably be in play.
Roll a 20-sider for me.
Just a flat or with a skill?
Something like a spellcraft. I don't know what would.
Arcana.
Arcana.
There you go.
How's a 24 sound?
Sounds to me like you're like, now that I think about it, and as you look at the auras around the mayor and Huda, they're clean. They're some of the best looking auras you've seen in this town, bluntly. The constable and his crowd, you're like, something is off. There's a twist in there. There's something in that in all of them. In fact, his whole crowd. They are not their aura is not clear. It's not clean. There's just a little, and you can't quite put a finger on exactly what it is, but there's a swirl that's constantly kind of just at the edge of things right there.
How many people in the party speak Elvish?
I
Enough.
speak Elvis.
2 others.
Okay. I'm going to speak low and in Elvish. There is something wrong with that other crowd. Their auras are messed up.
I'm on that cue. I'd also like to tap into the site to see if I can see what Elsbeth is seeing.
Arcana?
And I will ask if it's similar to what they saw with the room being off, because Elspeth looked and mentioned about the room being off that we were just in.
Because that's a 16 for me for the Arcana.
You're not quite getting it. Hang on one second.
Because we've had dealings with these cultists before and we've taken a look at them. I just wasn't sure if we're getting the same kind of thing here, if this is something else.
Is this like some kind of something's controlling them? Is it something they've given themselves over to something?
Yeah.
I mean, do we have to bathe the streets in their blood? Do we have to, free them from something?
Yeah.
We're not freeing the constable who has already made our bad side before this even happened.
And we also need to find where the hell the caravan leaders went.
I mean, I'm probably the only lawful good one here.
I never said I was lawful. I never even attempted to be lawful.
No, you are chaotic as fuck.
Yes, I am.
And I can respect that to a point, but
I'm
I mean,
neutral
again,
good.
I'm still gonna try.
Yeah, I'd rather save people than not. I'm neutral good.
As long as they are not cultists, and as long as they are not leading us to the worst of the cultists, I have no quarrel.
These two are good.
I do so far.
So far.
Yeah, so
No,
far.
we're going to work with the mayor, and if the mayor can get us to leapfrog the constable, y'all can settle your hash with the constable later. I need to get to who the constable knows. He's not the top.
No.
No.
Exactly.
He's
So
like
let's see.
very in the middle.
So let's see if the mayor can get us a rung up, because that's where we need to be. We need to cut off the head.
Yeah. I can get down with that.
Cool.
Um.
Oh,
So we're not gonna burn the inn down. All right, cool.
not yet.
Oh wait,
I
what?
mean,
What did I miss?
We were just debating whether or not the inn was going to be burned down. The current sentiment is no.
Yeah, no, we're all on the same page. No, for now.
We still have our stuff in there.
That's true. Our stuff is
Yes.
your stuff is in there. I don't have a lot of stuff to carry.
I carry most of my stuff. I probably just left like my bedroll and stuff.
Oh, replaceable stuff. It's fine.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, you think I put down any of the valuables? Really?
All right, so DM,
Okay.
is the constable making his way away, or is he just standing there?
Standing there shaking.
Nah, nah, nah.
They're kind of like the crowd is kind of slowly shuffling back. The constable didn't really move, but he has stopped coming forward. So that's part of that.
Hmm.
All right.
If the mayor continues, we follow.
Yep.
Yep.
Step out of the sight.
Sure. Boop. So yeah, I'm saying is as long as he doesn't cause an issue with us passing to get to Mayor McCheese's house, I think we just go along and
He's not worth our time. We have bigger things to do.
exactly.
And if he becomes a problem, then that'll be a problem we can just deal with when the time comes.
Oh, let me.
Hey, you know.
Okay. I think we're at a spot where we're coming close to our time.
Correct.
You're
Um,
Everything
I
okay?
think we're at a decent stopping spot.
Hmm.
So if we want to stop the recording,
Sure thing. And 3 and